EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike... They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he's going to get this one across the...
They're blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now this throw caught left side. Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin. And they'll get him down here at about the 4.
And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to... Out of the gun. Here's Josh Rosen. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete.
And tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turn shy of midfield. Back to throw, Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. The first carry now. This is Johnson. Second down, a little more.
Going to 2 on third down. You're a little off balance.
Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the
linebacker is going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Ranks the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
With the INT, it didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling...
On second down now, it's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he... It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon.
Go, go, go.
From the gun on third, Watson. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Now it's Watson. And the Dolphins rush gets... From the gun, here's Watson. And he'll be out of bounds. Let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up what's on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if...
On second and 2, Rosen. And this is caught. It's Parker. And able to rip off a big... Second and 5 now. Rosen. He's going to let this one go deep. And that'll be... Now whistles and a... From the gun, it's Rosen. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. There was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it. And this time, Rosen will throw to the goal line, but it's in
pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. No. Faking the give. Now Watson. And he's going to go down again. On the ground, it's Clement to start the drive. And able to get this one across. From midfield now, here's Rosen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they'll get him down after.
Trying to create space up front. Really well done. Down. They got him on second down. I think that's a...
And he is in. Touchdown.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these.
On first down, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that'll wind up in...
That is, if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch him out a little bit, and they may have to change. If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows things. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he is going to be stopped. Out of the gun, Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. On first down, it's Watson. It's complete to Fuller. And this will Watson on first down. Dumping it off for Johnson. And now hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Fairbairn. They're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's... Watson now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he... Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. It'll be and
picked up the first down.
On first down, they run with Howard. And they take him down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll lose you. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking for the... Complete, but there is a flag down, so hang on.
All of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case...
And he's in for the score. To put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes to throw is Rosen. It's complete to Graham. And he's
rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake, sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB.
Under pressure, and he'll go deep. Throwing on second and long. Rosen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes.
They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. It's fourth down. Sanders' kick is good. It's a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing...
Running from the gun with Howard. And he's going to get this down near the... On first and 10, Watson. He finds his man, Johnson.
You better be afraid of me.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10. From the gun, Watson. Being chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken. Now Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And
so hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Fairbairn able to put this one. See what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want other than the extra point. That's it.
On second and 10, Rosen. And Nixon's coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. And the result here, a pickup from midfield now on second down. Rosen. And that going to be incomplete. Time anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now it's Rosen. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Under pressure here and Downing. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it into enemy territory. Third and long here for Rosen. Will be incomplete. Contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Well, nice job. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly
running with Howard. And he'll get it up to the 30.
Winning this game.
On first down, Bernard. Not much there, maybe. Ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll get it offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Clement, and he is swallowed up. Rosen to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. The 30. The 20. And they will score. Throwing now is Rosen. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything.
Coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
The way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Texans, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12.